Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Benjamin, and today I want to give you a little bit of a long-term review on my 2011 MacBook Pro. So let's go ahead and talk about what it's been like to own and use this computer for 7 to 8 years, more like 7 years. Now, this is my 2011 MacBook Pro. This was my first Apple computer ever. I got this computer at the end of 2011, so it is a late 2011 model. Now, at the time, I did get the base model, so this computer had the 2.4 gigahertz Core i5 processor, and it came with 4 gigs of RAM, but I later changed that. I loved this computer to death, but ultimately it was finally time to get a new computer, and that is why I picked up the 2018 MacBook Air, which, if you're new to the channel, you can go check out some of those videos. I have a ton of videos on my new MacBook Air. Now, why did I decide to upgrade? Well, like I said, it's just old and the computer was slowing down. It wasn't able to handle some programs. And the biggest thing for me was the officially being unsupported by Apple. So High Sierra is the latest version of macOS you can actually get, and that was ultimately the final nail in the coffin for me to go ahead and pick up a new computer. But I just want to give a couple of things here about my long-term ownership experience. And it's one of the reasons why I will always buy an Apple computer as my main go-to laptop. Yes, you pay a lot of money for these machines, but the point is they last and they're extremely reliable. So I'm going to tell you real quick 3 things that went wrong with this computer. So the first problem I had is the charging cable. As you can see, this charging cable is in very rough shape. It's tearing up close to the actual connector, and you actually see the wires in there. It's probably not even safe to be using it right now. I probably will get maybe a new one in the future just to replace it. I do definitely prefer this charger though, since it has the ability to break away, since it is a magnet, unlike the lightning connectors we get on the new Apple laptops. The second thing here is the RAM. So I mentioned earlier that this computer came with 4 gigs of RAM, and at the time when it came out, 4 gigs was plenty. It could handle, I believe this was Lion that was on here when I got it. It can handle the older Apple software, but as time went on and updates started happening, I noticed the computer started to slow down. And there's a reason why Apple only sells laptops and desktops today with a starting of 8 gigs of RAM. It's because basically the whole OS needs at least 4 gigs to run smoothly. And as I kept updating this machine, I was noticing the slowdown. So all I did was buy 8 gigs of RAM on Amazon and installed it myself. The second thing that needed to be worked on was the battery. A couple years ago, I noticed that the battery life was not what it used to be. And being a student, I needed this computer to last as long as possible, and I didn't want to have to always be hunting for a charger. So that was a simple fix as well. Ordered a battery off of Amazon and put it in myself. And that's it. Those are the only things out of my 7 years of ownership that have went wrong. The whole point of this video and what I'm trying to tell you guys is these computers, yes, you pay a lot of money up front, but it's worth every penny because of how long they last. I've owned a lot of PCs in my life, and none of them lasted this long. Now, I know I sound like an Apple fanboy, it's because I am, but it's just the truth. Anyways guys, that's just a little bit about my old MacBook Pro. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to be getting at least one upload a week. I'm thinking about doing a Monday and Thursday at 2 p.m. Central Time. If I can't do that, then you'll see like a video once a week on a Wednesday. But anyways guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching as always. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're very close to 100 subs. And leave a comment below. And also like the video. Anyways guys, I'll catch y'all on the next one.